Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria has inaugurated a digital platform to ensure transparency and accessibility of the National Housing Fund Contribution Scheme. Helen Osamide-Akins was there.
Available statistics on housing deficits in Nigeria paint a worrisome picture. 2014 data from the World Bank and the National Bureau of Statistics shows that Nigeria has an estimated housing deficit of over 17 million units, with a potential cost of 6 trillion and a 900,000 annual unit deficit increase. As part of efforts to bridge this housing gap, the Federal Mortgage Bank has come up with several strategies to ensure workers embrace the scheme. The latest is the launch of the Federal Mortgage Bank's digital platforms, which is aimed at making the scheme more accessible to contributors, while ensuring accountability and transparency of the scheme.
Government has put in place several housing programs over time, starting from the early 70s up until now. And we know several of them, and the Federal Mortgage Bank was just one of those that was intended to improve the housing stock for Nigerians. Unfortunately, somehow, we have dragged all through the years. I was looking at the statistics, and I don't know how many of you paid attention. We have about 20,000 thereabout housing loans that have been issued over this number of years since 1992. And then we have about 16,000 renovation loans. In a population like ours, it leaves so much to be desired.
Operations are made easy. Is to make sure that issues of administrative bottleneck are minimized in our day-to-day operations. And Federal Mortgage Bank has really set, the stage for that, because we are expected to report to the PEBEC on a regular basis on the operations of the ministry, and they, in turn, will propagate them to the public.
This realization of the need to demonstrate accountability and transparency in the management of the National Housing Fund, as well as our drive for excellent service delivery to improve customer service of our teeming contributors of the NHF scheme, and the present administration's drive for ease of doing business. This led to the adoption of the philosophy of FMBN Digital.
Before now, the bank had experienced challenges in implementation of the scheme, as several employers were in the habit of not remitting their deductions. This innovation is set to put an end to that. Government authorities tasked the bank not to stop with these achievements, but do more to ensure that every Nigerian gets a roof over his head.
I therefore wish to advise that the platform should be handled by specially trained personnel to meet customers' expectations and to ensure that prompt and accurate information are disseminated.
The bank management is optimistic that the digital platforms will help in achieving the cardinal agenda of the Buhari's administration of providing affordable housing to Nigerians. Helen Osamide-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.